What's cooking, Juventus fans? Welcome back to your old lady's favorite YouTube channel. Now, I don't want to do anything to overly excite the people out there, but there are rumors, rumblings, if you will. Juventus might be ready to squad up, ready for the Derby d'Italia. Stick with us. We'll fill you in. Ciao ragazzi, welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone. My name is Justin Sofro, and today, of course, it's Monday, October 24th, 2022. Before doing anything, though, I need you to do me a solid favor right now. If you could, smash that like button, give us a big thumbs up, helps us with the algo, all that good stuff. Of course, hit the subscribe button, join the community we have here on the channel, and then, of course, make sure you be hitting that bell icon to stay updated for all of our latest videos that we send out each and every day. All right, let's get into it. One of the things I really wanted to comment on before we even got started in today's video was just obviously the latest trend for Juventus. Is it fake news? Is it real? It's too early to really say, but obviously some good things seem to be pretending for Juventus as they seem to get it a little bit together and are now performing, bringing home 2 back-to-back wins, and of course continue to try to claw their way up the table. Right now, only 5 points separate Juventus and third place Lazio. If they can get a little bit of momentum here and a couple other teams continue to drop points, you're going to be able to have a couple opportunities here before the break to do that with matches upcoming like the Inter match that I alluded to as well. Can Juventus do it? We will see, but it's going to be an important couple weeks to month right now for Juventus to really be able to have some sort of good feelings for the club moving forward. There are 2 teams, though, obviously, Milan and Napoli, though, at the top of the table. Napoli, who have a 10-point gap between them and Juventus, and then Napoli, who are only 3 points shy of the leaders in, Milan, who are only 3 points shy of the leaders in Napoli. Going to be a long trek to even get anywhere close to them, but right now it's sad to say this, but if Juventus can get in where they are strongly and sternly in the top 4 by, mid-January or January, February-ish, then I will be feeling good about where this club is right now. Though, again, that is not where we should be if we are Juventus fans. Let's not lower the bar too far. All right, let's continue on, though. Let's go ahead and get into the actual news of the day. First up, let's talk about one of the players who going to be very interesting to see going into this World Cup, and then, of course, going into the January Mercado. What will happen with him? Let's talk about it. Adrian Rabiot is one that has impressed recently. 2 games where he scored braces, so 4 goals overall this season. 1 in the Serie A, and of course 1 in the Champions League. Tutto Sports reporting that Juventus are thinking about Rabiot and his renewal and are planning to even meet before the World Cup. Now, obviously, meeting does not mean signing or giving him an offer to renew with the club, but it's still a possibility that things could be moving that way. I personally think that's a little bit too early to really think about that. Yeah, it's good that he had a couple good moments, but that does not mean that he's going to continue to have that streak throughout the rest of the season, and maybe not even until January. You don't want to jump on it too quickly, pony up all that money, and then get stuck with Adrian Rabiot once again that we've been really complaining about for the last couple seasons. Just something to keep an eye on. We will see what happens there. Hopefully Adrian Rabiot continues to perform as he has. I've seen some people acclaim or even compare him to the idea of Juventus's Milinkovic-Savic. No, let's not do that. Juventus's Milinkovic-Savic needs to be Milinkovic-Savic. Let's be honest. Can we all agree on that, right? Okay. Let's continue on, though. What other news do we have for you today? Well, we have another report when it comes to this winter mercado. What could happen for Juventus in sending another guy off? Well, it looks like Weston McKennie, the first American player to ever play for Juventus, is now pretty clearly on the chopping block. Tutto Sport reports that McKennie is on his way out of the club. Tottenham, as early as January, could offer around 30 million euros for the player. Now, obviously, I am not the same as Alejandro and Julian, who are on this channel, and they have pretty strong thoughts and pretty negative opinions when it comes to the player. I had a watery eye. It's not because I'm crying about Weston McKennie leaving the club, guys. I am not crying about my American compatriot leaving the club, I promise. But anyway, no, when it comes to Weston McKennie, it makes sense. If you can get anywhere near that kind of sum, it makes sense to go ahead and sell the player, bid you his adieu, and then let him go and join Paratici over there, especially when the coach will hopefully be coming back the other way around here in the summer. We'll see if that happens. Antonio Conte, please save this thing. Please save this thing. Please. And I know I say that even though Juventus right now are in a situation where It's way too early. It's just a very, very small sample size. Let's cool our jets a little bit. It's not time to say that Max Allegri's back, right? It's not time. And I think most people would agree with me that it still remains Allegri out until he proves otherwise. Weston McKennie, though, that would make sense. You can make a move there. What do you do with the money? Are you just trying to help Juventus with the capital gain? Or are you maybe looking at spending that money on another player who could be, like I alluded to earlier, Milinkovic-Savic? We'll see, but that is the latest update when it comes to the player and when it comes to Juventus' moves going on forward from there. All right, and then the last part of this is a massive part for you today, kind of a quick video, but I am really, really obviously going to get excited about this kind of news. But let's take it with a massive grain of salt. We've seen what happens with Juventus, and we've also seen injury reports here lately. When it says that somebody's going to come back, are they actually back? And we know how that works out. Chiesa did not play against Empoli. Pogba, when will he be back? Yada, yada, yada. All right, let's get into the last one, which is Gazzetta dello Sport. And I know it's Gazzetta dello Sport, guys. I know. I hear you. They're reporting saying that Max Allegri is hoping to have Paul Pogba, Angel Di Maria, Gleison Bremer, and Federico Chiesa available for the game against Inter on the 6th of November. Now, you're telling me about that I need something to get hyped up and get excited about, especially in a season that has been full of disappointment, at least until the last week or so. Well, that will do it, son. That will do it for me. If you're going to tell me that we're going to have the main attacking squad, of course, Leandro Paredes probably will still be out. I think he's going to be out with injury for a little bit, but you're going to have that main squad there. You're going to have Pogba. You're going to have Di Maria, Gleison Bremer back in the defense. Will they maybe send Bonucci and let Gatti go back to work? We'll see. And then, of course, Federico Chiesa in there with the attack. Let's go, son. It's time for Juventus to try to right this ship. It's time for Juventus to claw their way back up the table. If we can make it happen, I am absolutely here for it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think that there's no chance that all those players are back by the Inter match on November 6th? But tell me that there wouldn't be a better match for Juventus to have all of their guys back, the most important guys at least, back for Juventus than against the Derby d'Italia and to take down Inter, moving their way back up the table. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, do me a solid favor, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, stay notified for all of our latest videos. You can follow me at Justin Sofro on Twitter. You can follow, obviously, bianconerizone at bianconerizone, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. I will see you guys next time. Forza Juve, Forza Bianconeri. Say hello to your old lady for me.